Introduction. Close your eyes and imagine this. Someone whispers your name gently, or you hear the delicate sound of rain tapping against a window. Suddenly, a wave of tingles travels across your scalp, moving slowly down your spine, leaving you in a state of total relaxation. That strange, pleasant sensation has a name, ASMR. For some, it feels like therapy. For others, it's still a mystery. And yet, millions around the world are obsessed with it. But what exactly is ASMR? Why does it feel so powerful? And could it actually be transforming the way our brains and bodies work? The origins of ASMR. The term ASMR, which stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response, is surprisingly new. It was coined in 2010 by a woman named Jennifer Allen, who wanted to give a scientific-sounding name to a phenomenon that thousands of people were describing online but couldn't properly explain. Before that, people referred to it with informal names like head tingles, brain orgasms, or tingly head massage. The early ASMR community lived in hidden corners of the internet, posting on forums and describing their strange experiences. Most thought they were alone, until they realized millions of others felt the same sensations. Then came YouTube. Creators like Gentle Whispering ASMR and ASMR Darling began uploading videos of whispering, tapping, and roleplay. Almost overnight, the videos went viral. People were stunned, not just because it was relaxing, but because they realized this secret sensation had a global audience. Today, ASMR is a billion-view industry, with creators, brands, and even streaming platforms like Netflix experimenting with it. Companies like IKEA and Dove have produced ASMR-inspired ads, proving just how mainstream it has become. What happens in the brain? ASMR might look simple, but inside the brain, something fascinating is happening. In 2018, researchers at the University of Sheffield used brain scans to study people while they experienced ASMR. They discovered that specific areas of the brain light up, especially regions associated with reward, emotional arousal, and social bonding. Neurochemicals are released as well. Dopamine provides a sense of pleasure, serotonin stabilizes mood, oxytocin increases trust and connection, and endorphins create relaxation and pain relief. Together, these chemicals explain why ASMR feels comforting, almost like receiving affection from someone you trust. It also activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which slows down the heart rate, reduces blood pressure, and lowers cortisol levels, the stress hormone. In other words, ASMR literally tells your body, you are safe, you can relax now. Many compare it to meditation, mindfulness, or even massage. Except this time, the therapy comes from sound and sight rather than touch. Why we crave ASMR? In today's noisy, fast-paced world, our brains are constantly overstimulated. Notifications, traffic, deadlines, and endless information create stress that never seems to stop. ASMR offers the opposite, a quiet, focused moment of peace. It is like an escape hatch from modern life, a reset button for the mind. Studies show the benefits clearly. A survey by Swansea University found that almost everyone who watches ASMR reports mood improvement. Around 70% use it to fall asleep. More than 80% say it reduces stress almost instantly. Many also report relief from depression, loneliness, and anxiety. Think about a college student preparing for final exams. They can't sleep, their mind races with worry, but then they put on an ASMR video of soft whispering and gentle tapping. Within minutes, they drift into sleep. Or consider a nurse working long shifts, stressed and exhausted, who finds comfort in roleplay ASMR where someone pretends to offer care and attention. The brain doesn't fully distinguish between real and simulated personal care, so the effect feels real. This explains why thousands of YouTube comments say things like, ASMR saved me from panic attacks, or, I haven't slept this well in years. The different types of triggers. ASMR is not a single experience, it is a spectrum of triggers, and everyone responds differently. Some people get tingles from soft whispers, others from tapping sounds, while some need visual hand movements. Whispering and soft speaking create intimacy, as if someone is talking just for you. Tapping and scratching produce rhythmic patterns that soothe the mind. Crinkling sounds, like paper or plastic, remind us of small, familiar sensations. Eating sounds, or mukbang ASMR, are extremely controversial but undeniably popular, with millions of viewers tuning in to watch people chew, slurp, and crunch. Visual triggers, like slow hand movements or object handling, give a sense of calm and focus. Roleplays, pretending to be a doctor, teacher, or friend, create the illusion of personal care, which stimulates oxytocin and feelings of safety. Every brain has its own ASMR map. What triggers tingles for one person may do nothing for another. This uniqueness is part of the mystery, and part of the reason ASMR communities thrive. People come together to share what works for them. Critics, myths, and debates. Of course, not everyone loves ASMR. Some say it's all placebo, that it only works because people believe in it. But the truth is, even placebo has measurable brain effects. Others find it creepy or uncomfortable, especially the idea of strangers whispering into microphones. There is also the issue of misophonia, a condition where small sounds, like chewing or tapping, cause extreme irritation. For those people, ASMR can feel like torture instead of relaxation. Another debate is whether ASMR is too intimate. Some critics argue that personal attention roleplays cross into fetish territory, while others maintain that it is purely therapeutic. The truth likely lies somewhere in between. For most, it is harmless relaxation. For some, it may take on more personal meaning. Scientific research and future applications. What makes ASMR so exciting is not just its popularity, but its potential. Scientists are beginning to explore how ASMR could be used in healthcare. Early research suggests it could help patients with insomnia, anxiety, and even chronic pain. Hospitals are testing guided ASMR sessions to calm patients before surgery. Therapists are considering ASMR as a supplement to traditional treatments for stress disorders. The future could be even bigger. Imagine virtual reality combined with ASMR, creating full immersive experiences. Imagine AI-driven ASMR that learns your personal triggers and designs the perfect soundscape to relax you. Schools might use ASMR to help students focus, while workplaces might integrate it to reduce burnout. The dark side of ASMR. But with all benefits comes a downside. Some people become dependent on ASMR, unable to sleep without it. For them, it becomes less a relaxation tool and more a nightly requirement. Creators themselves often face burnout. Whispering for hours into a microphone or constantly inventing new triggers can be exhausting. And like all content, the market is oversaturated, with thousands of similar videos competing for attention. There is also the risk of over-commercialization. When big brands step in, the personal, authentic touch of ASMR might be lost. Many fans worry that what started as a genuine form of comfort could turn into just another marketing trick. Closing thoughts. ASMR is one of the strangest yet most fascinating cultural phenomena of our time. What started as an unexplainable tingling sensation shared by a few internet strangers has now grown into a global movement, backed by science and embraced by millions. It reminds us that our brains are wired in mysterious ways, and sometimes the smallest sounds can unlock the deepest calm. Whether you watch ASMR for sleep, for stress relief, or just to experience something unusual, know this: your brain is not imagining it. The tingles, the calm, the comfort, they are real, and they are reshaping the way we think about relaxation. Perhaps in the near future, doctors will prescribe ASMR as casually as they prescribe medication. Maybe one day, instead of popping a pill, you'll just put on your headphones and let a whisper heal your mind. So, what about you? Have you ever felt ASMR? What triggers work for you? Share your story, because every experience adds to this mystery. And together, we might just unlock the calm hidden within us all.